Sorry about that. I've no idea what happened there. That was weird as fuck. It just stopped, but it seemed to only stop on one platform. Like, it makes no sense. I've no idea what happened there. Hopefully you're still all there. It seems to be back up now. I genuinely don't know what happened there. I have no idea what happened there. I actually need to do my grass for the for like the first time. So the grass is really long, but the problem is it's that kind of weird time of year where the grass needs cut, but it's also soaking fucking wet all the time. It's actually a nice day out there, but the grass is wet, and like cutting the grass wet is bad. So fuck knows. Anyway, so I don't know what happened there, guys. The stream dropped, and I don't know. I don't know what happened. Apologies about that. So it took slightly longer than expected, but I'm back up now. Another hour or so just now. Put my iSurvive back on my phone. The stream is up for you guys now, yeah? You can see it all fine. No issues, no dramas. It looks fine to me. I think it's all up. Yes, I do know. Custom model and all that kind of shit. I am aware. I should have done it there, but yeah, I didn't. I'm very fucking annoyed at how I died there. Not the second one. The second one's irrelevant. Correct. Correct. That is correct, Dave. We are now web. We've got some stuff to do in that respect. Like, we need to get up a, you know, Reddit page, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's the emoji. Spam your webs to... What rhymes with webs? I don't know. I haven't got that far yet. Spam your webs to... I don't know. Shouldn't have died to that guy. Shouldn't have died to that guy. Like, I win that fight every fucking time. If I just actually, you know, take the fight. Whatever. Actually, I should have taken that paper. I'm not going back up for it. This is kindling for a fire, potentially. We need to find food here before we move on. We made a bad judgment call, Granny, and trusted somebody we should not have. And said person killed us. When we could have killed them, no problem. We made a bad call. And we died as a result. Fuck off, did that cut me? Fuck right off. Jesus wept. can get to fuck. You can come here. As a matter of fact, head's gone, mate. My head's fucking gone. I'm not actually crashed out, am I? You can't actually see the stream now, yeah? I've lost it. Yeah, I have a wee bit. It's fine. I'll calm down. It's fine. It's fine, Ben. You're fucking poking at me. He's inferring that my head's gone a wee bit after what happened, and he's a little bit right. Don't tell him that. Don't tell him that, but he is a little bit right. I was going to make an RP in chat comment. I decided not to bother. I wonder what happened with the stream there. That was weird, man. It's weird how it dropped like that. I don't really understand what happened there. I don't really understand. Oh, Granny's been around loads, Dave. Granny's been around loads. Can't escape her. And her duplicitous charms. Oh. Let's see it go. I was hoping there might have been some bones there or something. Wishful thinking. By the way, Umbra, I don't hate the idea of going for pink armbands, by the way. I don't hate it. You guys will, I know. I don't hate the idea of pink armbands. I don't hate it. I don't, the thing is, right, it's not so much about the colour. I'm not aware of anybody else that runs pink armbands. Correct me if I'm wrong, because there probably is that I'm not thinking about it, but... Oh, that's a thing. That's not nothing. That's not nothing. I mean, it's not. I'd rather it was a fucking cleaver or something, but. Clowns wear pink armbands, of course they do, but nobody's going to mix us up with clowns. Clowns wear pink armbands. Purple. Purple. Does anybody wear purple armbands? I don't think anybody does wear purple armbands. I passed a purple raincoat and I was like, purple? Because obviously at the moment we don't have a barrel or access to anything like that, so we need to, for now, we need to try and get an armband that's, oh fuck, I'm gonna die again, Jesus Christ. We need to get an armband together that's, yeah, you can die at the static ones, but that's kind of way down our priority list at the moment. Like, getting a base of some kind is kind of higher up. Let's go and loot this military while I'm starving to death. Why do some buses not let you out of all the doors? It's always weird to me, that. Purple burglar alarm. Steve, listen, Steve's Scottish and Steve takes the fucking piss out of me in my accent, which I think is not very fair, is it? Purple burglar alarm. I am in severe need of some tack back or something along those lines. Correct, David. Correct. Is my YouTube up? I think it is. I'm seeing that it is, but there was loads of people watching before and now there's not, which might just be because I've dropped, but oh, fuck off. We are the crackiest of crackheads right now. Any food? Nah, of course not. Of course not. Purple burglar. The one that Steve likes is when I say character. That's the one he constantly takes the piss out of me about. Character. I'm like, what's wrong with how I'm saying it? I don't understand. Knife would be lovely. A wee knife. Oh, I've forgotten about the Humvee here. What's that? Leggings. Nope. Tack back? No. 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 I don't know if we can make it to Pollyanna before death. I think we're alright. I think we've got time. But we need to be pushing on. Are those badly damaged? They're badly damaged, aren't they? Yeah, okay. Okay. Just when you want an actual fucking tomato and then you find a kitchen timer. DayZ. Players around. Okay. Well, I mean, it doesn't really change what I do here, if you know what I mean. Because like I just need to push on towards Polania. There is a player here somewhere, like, and there's not really much I can do about that. Like I'm basically just going to ignore the fact that I know there's a player around because I don't have time to fuck about. Basically. The thing is, even if we were to stumble across a chicken in the edge of Pollyanna on the way in or whatever, like, we have no way of preparing said chicken. We really need to find like a patty or something for just now. Let's get up to Pollyanna and see what we get there. Like I say, here's what we've got to hope. We've got to hope if we find one 4-dial on this way back west, if we find one 4-dial, then the death's actually been worth it. That doesn't make the death justifiable, by the way, but it makes it more palatable, at least. If we can get one 4-dial, then it's like, okay. The juice was worth the squeeze. Or a sea chest. If we find a sea chest. Ah, dearie me, dearie me, dearie me, dearie me. The annoying thing is, I died and I've got so much work to do in-game over the next 48 hours, and a trip to the coast doesn't really help with that. Like, we've got shit we need to be getting done, you know, and I had some of the shit on me that was going to help with that. C'est la vie. Let's get up into Polania, hopefully find some food. We desperately need to find some food. Pollyanna, sorry. Polania, Pollyanna. Can't be arsed going in there with all those Zeds, to be honest. I know Zeds could mean food, but Waldorf's got any like, just fucking... Waldorf, I don't suppose you're in? Waldorf? Yeah, hello, Waldorf. I mean, sure. I mean, we ain't got much choice. We ain't got much choice. We also can't hang around here too long. None of these guns have IJs. Yeah, okay. What am I doing? Let's do that. Do that. Well, you know, it's not nothing. It ain't much, but it ain't nothing. Jesus Christ, we are in some fucking nick here, by the way. We look like fucking dog shit. And if we don't find food soon, we're in trouble. There's the chicken that we need. We do have a knife. A sickle or a knife or a blade, a fucking handsaw, anything. You know what I mean? Anything. Any kind of cutting implement. Knife. Fucking hell. Come on. Knife, sickle, anything like that. That's like a knife or sickle. Except it's a glow stick. Are you guys still here? Am I talking to myself? Nope, everybody's went quiet on me, and I don't know if it's because my stream's up. I presume my stream is still up. I should actually check that. Yeah, stream's still up. That's fine. That's fine. You guys are all being quiet, that's fine. Food. This one's got food in them. This one's got like pica or something. No, he doesn't. Of course he doesn't. Why would he? You are close to St. John's. I am close to St. John's, you are correct. I am close to there. I am not far away from St. John's at all. Also, thank you for being here, Jonas. Leather sewing kit. Normally I'd be not displeased to find one of those, but I need to find food or a knife. That is a find. It's loaded as well, so okay. So we have, you know, yeah, my health is dipping now as well. Fuck's sake. If we can find anything to cut with, we're in some kind of shape. We're in some kind of shape. We have a chicken on us. If not, we're gonna die. The irony is we actually have a can opener on us, which is about as much use as tits on a bull right now. As my old man would say. The irony is, if I'd just made a beeline to the House of Hope, I probably would have made it by now. It just feels a wee bit... cheaty's the wrong way of putting it, but do you know what I mean? I feel like we have been unlucky. I really do. I feel like we should have found some food. I feel like we should have found some food or some form of cutting implement by now. I mean, I thought that was something. Fucking hell, the game's fucking throwing guns at me now. I'm like, I don't need a gun. I've literally got a chicken on me. Yeah, I mean, literally, yeah. If we found like a pipe or a pipe wrench, that would allow us to make the stone knives. Yeah, I mean, we've so many outs here, and we've not come across a single pipe wrench or anything like that yet. Is that food? Is that like a can of... Okay. Okay. This is a start, guys. It's a start. That might be enough. That might buy me enough time to be a cheating scumbag and just get to the House of Hope. Which is not something I'm proud of, but that might be the life we're about to be at here, because if not, we're not too far from House of Hope here. I suspect the right play is just to push on to there. That was a big find. That was a big find. The irony is obviously the chicken gives us, the chicken that we have on us gives us more knives. Obviously. That's the irony. That we've knives bundled up in that wee chicken that we can't get to. Fucking leather sewing kit. Fuck off. I think I'm just going to make for the old HOH, I think. Food. No. Where'd the other one go? There he is. Nope. I'm not gonna loot these. I should. Loot the buildings. I'll loot the sheds. Oh, we're back to yellow hunger. So we definitely have enough time to get to like House of Hope. Which I think is going to be the play. Even though it makes me feel a little bit dirty doing it. Once we get there, I mean, I don't even theoretically need food from there. I just, you know, I will get a bow and knife or something there, which is all I really need to allow me to push on, you know. I actually need that, but I don't really have the room for it just now. It's low down the priority list. Oh! I almost missed that. I almost missed that. Right, what am I getting rid of here to take that? Let's get rid of the charcoal tablet just now. And we have a can opener. Okay. You see? You guys doubted me. You guys doubted me. The DayZ gods giveth, the DayZ gods taketh away. Duct tape, don't care. I suspect we weren't that far from red flash in there, you know, for food. The health was down to yellow, so we'll be streaming for about another half hour or so, just so you guys know as well. Any of you watching on Twitch who haven't already, it would be lovely if you could go over onto YouTube and like the stream and subscribe if you haven't already. Hello, Stephen. If you could keep those swear emojis out of my stream, thank you very much. This isn't, I know you're Billy big time, but you know. The wonderful irony in watching me die to that guy there, trying to RP it out, try to style it out with a bit of RP, and then watching Steve stream last night and him killing those 4 fireflies. It's like, there's a juxtaposition if ever there was one. Oh, fuck off, man. Was it as many as that? There you go. Well, there you go. Point stands. Aye, alright, Brago. I'm fucking bigging you up and you're giving it even more beans. Jesus. Fucking hell. Dickhead. Actually, wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. What am I doing here? I think, if I remember rightly, you can, yeah, you can do this. I actually didn't get blood taken in the end, Steve. They basically decided I didn't need to. Which was weird. The whole situation was weird. Like, I think somebody's fucked up along the lines and they thought I had to have blood taken when I didn't. So, shit, I need to remember. I need to get some water. I guarantee you I end up getting salmonella now. Actually, do you know what? Do you know what? Well, we'll deal with that in a second. the next item of clothing. I'm making some gloves, because otherwise I will forget and die to salmonella and be fucking furious at myself. Right, look at the fucking nick of me, man. I am a fucking state. An absolute fucking state. I will freely admit, I did say to the nurse lady, I said, look, if I don't need to get this done, I'd rather not, because I am not great with needles. She was like, I don't see any reason why you need to get this done. I'm like, let's not then. She's like, yep, that's fine. She says, I'll double check, I'll make some phone calls, and I can always get you back in. Because I'm home from offshore just now, I can get, I can make like a short notice appointment or that, you know what I mean? So, but I probably would have cried, Steve, if I'd had to get it done. I probably would have cried. That would have been sad. I'd like to find some. That's exactly what I'm looking for. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Look at this, guys. We're thriving and surviving. Look at this. Don't we need the fucking House of Hope? Look at this. We've got our hands wrapped, we've got some bandages, we've got some food, we've got a couple of guns with ammo in it, you know? Fucking, we're making it, guys. We're making it. Fuck off, phone. I need a new phone. I think I'm going to wait for the Foldy iPhone to come out this year, though. That's my plan. Treat myself to the Foldy one when it comes. Oh, why don't you get an Android? Why don't you get an Android? Fuck off. Because I'm a retard when it comes to computers. How about that? So I prefer iPhone. I'm used to it. You can shut up as well, Ben. I have a nothing phone too. I don't know what that means. Does that mean like you don't, like, do you not have a phone, or have you got like a really shitty old phone or something? It's like an Android iPhone. Oh wait, I think I have heard of those. It's like a brand, isn't it? I think I have seen it. Are they not like? If it's the one I'm thinking of, it's really really cool. Yeah. I think I've seen the one you're on about. It's a smartphone, like a smartphone. Pardon the pun, but you know what I mean. It's a really cool looking phone, if I remember rightly. Let's get over to HOH. That's sweet. I've been on an iPhone since the 3G. I must be on my 6th or 7th iPhone, I'm guessing, something like that. There's no way I would not go iPhone now. I'm too locked into the. That can make small stones, can it? Yeah. Don't really need that just now. Yeah, I'm kind of at this point I'm kind of pot committed to iPhone, you know what I mean? Well, that's a fucking weird place for a random player trailer. Yeah, but only because they got forced into it. Like, I'm not claiming that Apple are some kind of virtuous savior of the world types, but I do like an iPhone. I'm not gonna lie. Somebody's been here, by the way. We're following somebody here. How is playing on Doug? That's a really good question. I think for me, and everybody's going to be different. A lot of the guys watching the stream right now are Doug players, the other players. So I'm sure they'll all chip in with opinions too. For me now, Doug is DayZ. I've no interest personally, Dirty, in playing. That's not true. I was going to say I've got no interest in playing any other server. That's not true. But Doug is what I want from DayZ. It's peak DayZ to me, personally. It's what I want from the game. It's perfect. Like, in terms of the balance between RP and KOS, it's spot on. The economy, the politics, the economics, the gunplay, the RP, the whole overall mix. This is what I want from DayZ. The only issue with it is at the moment the server's so popular it can be difficult to get on. But literally it can be difficult to get on. And the nature of the server is such that there can only ever really be one server, one 90 person. Well, they've actually upped it recently from 80 to 90 people. So, you know, getting on can be difficult. Like, their server restarts every 4 hours and people, you know, snipe the restarts to try and get on, because if you don't, you can be sat in a queue. I've been sat in a queue for 2 hours to get into Doug before, literally. It's difficult to get on. But in terms of what I want from DayZ, Doug is it. I think if you've got coming on 2,500 hours in the game, if you were to play Doug and put 50 hours in, you know, a relatively low number, I think you would know relatively quickly whether Doug was for you or not, if that makes sense. I think you would get a feel for it very quickly, whether this was your scene. Does that make sense? The thing is as well, I wouldn't recommend, although it's everything I want from DayZ, I would not recommend Doug to new players to DayZ. I think that I would recommend that they put 100 hours, 200 hours into vanilla before they came anywhere near Doug. Doug is harder. But I got a new PC just to play DayZ about 8 months ago, and no regrets there. I could have played it on PS5, but no. DayZ ain't a console game. It's good that they've got the option. It's good that it's there and they at least have the option, but no. I've got about another 20 minutes, 25 minutes on the stream, guys, and then I will be knocking off, just a wee heads up. It was looking a bit dicey there for a minute, Alex, but we are thriving and surviving now. I mean, we are the crackhead's crackhead. We are like vintage 12-year crackhead, you know. But we're surviving. We have a shotgun with ammo in it. We have an IG with some ammo in it. We have some food on us. We have a couple of bone knives. We've got the crackhead's survival kit to getting off the coast. It was touch and go. Pollyanna saved us. We're now heading towards the House of Hope because we're filthy cheats, basically. But no, we're doing fine. We've got a couple of chicken breasts that we can cook up at the old HOH. Morning, Sammy. That we ended up chopping up the chicken. I found a hand saw, and used the hand saw to chop up the chicken because it was like that's where we're at. And I knew that getting the chicken chopped up would give me a couple of more knives, and so it goes. Sammy, I hope you're well, bud. Hope you are doing well. Well, you missed it about an hour and a half ago. We died through stupidity. We tried to RP with somebody when they had already shown themselves to be aggressive, but it kind of backed down. I said, look, he shot at me, I shot at him, and we kind of said, look, do we want to try and steal this out? Do we want to try and be friendly? And he went, yes. We went into a garage together, killed a couple of Zeds, started trying to converse with him. He pulled out his shotgun. After not saying anything for 2 or 3 seconds, pulled out his shotgun, killed me. My fault. Very frustrating. The other big advantage today, Sammy, you might notice from the stream title. I'll let you discover that one for yourself, though. Yes and no. I think if you watch it back, Sammy, I was trying to force friendly RP out of a situation where I shouldn't have. Does that make sense? Like, I should have read the situation better as this is not going to be a friendly RP situation. Do you know what I mean? And I was trying to force it and make it happen, and the guy killed me. So, if that makes sense. If I'd read the signs better, I wouldn't have forced it. I would have killed the guy. I had the guy banged to rights, by the way. He would have been dead. No problem. I was trying to be too friendly. That's a cool idea, Dirty. What I will say is, if you've been watching a lot of streamers, you'll know that there are a couple of... if I went past that, so we'll be out. Is that the carnival down here? Yeah, and I don't think we've passed it yet. It's down here, I think. There are a couple of sort of major stores on the server already. Dirty is what I would say to that. Be aware. One of the most significant Doug POI's points of interest is the trade post up in the northwest corner of the map, near Sinistuk. And then there's another one at Krasno Airfield, another major trader. So, that's not to say you can't do it, but what I'm trying to tell you is you like there are established. I mean, this is fighting out in game territory, so I really shouldn't even be telling you this. But I presume if you've watched enough Doug streamers, you'll be aware yourself. But there are very established stores in this completely player run. No, there's no like automatic vendors or anything like that on this server. Completely player run stores that exist already. Oh no, I'm happy to talk about it, Sammy. I mean, it's not something I can avoid talking about, you know. Yeah, myself, Umbra, and Roy have left Men of the North, and we're gonna not in a bad way, if that makes sense. Like, we've not like fallen out with those guys, but we've just we kind of want to do something a bit different from them that we felt we couldn't do within the confines of the Men of the North. And so we've moved on, but it's all love with those guys. That's not to say we won't fight with them in the future or whatever, but that's certainly not something that we're planning. So yeah, we've left Men of the North and we're starting a new group called The Web, which we're quite excited about. And there'll be more on the Discord and Reddit in the next 24 hours, hopefully. And we're setting up shop as our own kind of thing. Right now, we're almost at the House of Hope. I'm going to be finishing stream in about 15 minutes, so hopefully we have enough time to get to the House of Hope, cook up our chicken, and from there we're in pretty good shape to like progress through the map, you know. It was looking a bit dicey there for a minute. Biting my nails. But I hope life's good with you today, Sammy. And Dirty, you're gonna love Doug when you get into it and play yourself. It's incredible. It's incredible. I would recommend you take some time to properly read the server rules first, however. You know, really make sure that you have a good feel for them. Was that really distant gunfire there that I heard? Like really distant. Right on the... maybe not. I'm maybe hearing things. So yeah, the three of us are looking to do something a bit different. We're not quite there yet. I thought we were further along than we are. It's basically just at this where the tracks turn left here. Now so Hope's up here on the right. I don't know why I'm round about with a baseball bat in my hand. Seems kind of irrelevant at this point. I can turn my gamma on now, can't I, for you guys? Let's do that. Hopefully that's a bit better for you guys. There is the House of Hope. Somewhere along here. Wait, is that a train spawn? That's a fucking train spawn, isn't it? Is it? Is that a train spawn? I think this is a train spawn. Holy shit. This'll have been rinsed already, won't it? Guaranteed. This has been fucking rinsed. I mean, the denim jack is definitely better than the pink raincoat. Just a civvy spawn, yeah. That by the way, I'm deleting that emote. That is horrific. Look how fat I used to be, man. Yeah, this is dropped shit here. Somebody's beating me to the post here. Look at the fucking nick me in that emote. A big fat pie. Disgusting. Yep. Yep. Have I went past this? Where's the House of Hope? Have I went past the House of Hope? I think it's here, isn't it? I think it's here. Yeah, it's here. Somebody has beat me to it, and they're probably down here, I'm guessing. Hello? Anybody here? Hello? Right. Right. There is a hunting knife, which we'll take. Because that is substantially better than a fucking baseball bat. Maybe somebody's left a backpack here of some kind. There was a burlap sack there, wasn't there? We could make a bag out of that. Did I see a burlap? I did see a burlap sack. Okay. Well, worst case, we'll make a burlap. Oh! Oh! Okay. Okay. I mean, I'm going to take this and all, because I am. And I'm going to take that because I need that. And I'm not taking any of that shit. Oh, I need all this shit. This is good. Like, okay. I mean, okay. This is all the stuff I need to build. And okay, Sammy, thank you for being on. You're always like super supportive. You're always here. You're always getting the crack and entertaining me. So it's appreciated. Thank you for being here. I do need wire. Is there a way I can organize this to be not as bad? Almost certainly. Oh, of course. It does, look at that. Thriving and surviving. Right, okay. Okay. I mean, that's pretty huge. That's pretty huge. Like, I'm delighted to get all that stuff. This is stuff I need. This is stuff I actively need. So I need some sticks. Good shout, Toby. Good shout. I'm not going to be on too much longer, guys, so I'm probably just going to cook this chicken and move on. Where did I put that bark? Did I not pick that bark up? I could have fucking swore I did. Clearly I did not. No, I dropped it. Oh, no, that's not what I want to do. Stop. Stop. That's what I want to do. Not much food here. I was hoping for more food, I'm not gonna lie. We probably don't need all these bone knives, I'll keep a hold of one for just now. This is really good actually. The only other thing I need really is like a shovel. I don't even need the shovel actually, I've got the pickaxe, what am I saying? This is like a basic building kit with the saw. German, thank you for being here. I am well. Unfortunately I'm not going to be on for too much longer right now. I'm going to be streaming for another 5 minutes or so and then I'm going to be dipping out. But Thank you for being here, and I am good. I just died through stupidity, which I'm a little bit annoyed about. It was my own fault. I was a bit too trusting of an individual on the coast. Live and learn. Actually, my IG's got a... Yeah, we don't actually... We can do this. Let's get them out. Let's put you in. Don't care. Yeah, so we're kind of trying to get back off the coast again. We look like shit, but we are alive and surviving, which is all you can really ask for. We are the crackiest of crackheads, but we're naded. Was there anything in the... I didn't actually look in the car tent, did I? I think I passed through here without looking. I don't think there's anything there we care about. I'm just going to have one last check. Some water would have been nice, but what are you going to do? Right, I think we get out of here. Can't get out this way now, can you? No. There's a train spawn here, and unfortunately somebody's beating it to us by a matter of minutes because there were dead Zeds there that we didn't get, so we're following somebody along the train line, annoyingly. Sorry about that noise, by the way, that you're hearing. I can hear it too. Like I say, that painter decorator is still doing his thing. I can't imagine being a civvy train spawn that whoever was there got that much from it anyway, but I mean, we could go back down to we could go down to Novi Lug from here. Maybe we should do that. Maybe that's the full circle move. Maybe that's the full circle move, is to go this way and head to Novi Lug. Come 20 past, I'm going to be dipping anyway, so. We promised Ben we would explore Novi Lug, so I kind of feel we should go back there. Our stuff will be gone, of course, but that's fine. I'm pretty sure it's this sort of direction. But yes, more importantly, German, how are you? More importantly, I hope you're well. I hope life is treating you well and you had an excellent weekend, and yeah, I hope your Tuesday is going as swimmingly as can be expected. Like I say, about 20 past in about 4 minutes time I'm going to dip. But big thank you to everybody who was here. It's lovely to have you and for you to spend some time with me this afternoon. Even if I did die because I am a fucking idiot. We are very much not in PID right now, but we do have, like, this stuff is important. This stuff we've got here is important. I'm very, very pleased to find that stuff. It doesn't replace the nails that we lost, the box of nails that we lost, but hey ho. Well, you won't be hunting me, son, because I'm going to get off in a minute. I might log back on when I get back. It depends. See how I'm feeling. I don't actually even know if I'm going exactly the right direction here, but it must be roughly this direction to Novi. I can't be that far out. We have, once again, used up all our food though. It turns out chopping up a chicken with a handsaw is suboptimal for the amount of steaks that you get dropped. Who'd have thought it? Who'd have thunk it? Let's go back to the scene of the crime though and see. When I get back, I'm actually tempted to load back on when I get back on and just see if any of my shit's still lying in that garage. I am tempted. He might have left like, I mean, even if he'd left like the wolf headdress, you know, that makes life a lot easier for me. Something I don't need to find, you know. That alone would be worth it, if, you know, from my perspective. That's the Black Mountain Rangers hideout over there, I believe. So if it is, we're a wee bit too far left. Need to be even a bit further right. Right, guys, I'm going to be going. Thank you so much for giving me your time. It was really appreciated. It was a fun stream. We died because we were stupid. We learn, we move on. It's an exciting time for us and our new group. Yeah, we'll see what happens there. But I'm going to go for just now. Be safe. Enjoy your time in Doug. I'll see you all either on here or in game in the not too distant future. And yeah, love you lots. Bye 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 bye. Oh, Marshall, hello. Have a great afternoon, mate. And well. Guess who's got a cheese getting out of some wolf situation? This guy. Because I'm a bad man and I was getting off anyway. Does that count as combat logging? Hopefully not. I don't think so. I was logging off anyway. So, yeah. Right, I'm off. Peace, love.